Hi, everybody. It's Craig and Indian Cowboy back with your Friday NFL preseason. As we're covering all the games, we break them up by day. We've already covered Thursday. So if you go to the end of the video, you can get Thursdays or Saturdays full videos, and also the college football entire week 0 card. So we're going to cover every game this season. So make sure you hit that like and you hit the subscribe button. You don't miss out. And if you want in on our top plays, you go over to the website. You use that promo code Craig Arun. So CRAIGARUN. It's here at the bottom of the screen. Use that code. You can get the NFL pass instead of $749. It's 10% off of that. So make sure you use that at checkout. Also, if you want the MLB season pass, it'll work on that as well. So make sure you take advantage of it. Get us both. You won't regret it. It ends up being like $15-20 per week for each capper. Okay, let's talk NFL Friday action. Eagles and the Jets. Eagles are the underdog here, even if the Jets played terrible last week. Jets minus 1.5, total 34.5. What do you like here, IC?
I'm going to surprise you here. I think I'm going to back the Jets here. The Jets played – yeah, I know. The Jets played so bad in their last week. They scored 12 points against the Giants, but we know the Giants are preseason killers right now with Jackson Dart and Jameis Winston and Russell Wilson and Tommy DeVito. All 4 of them have been starters.
Yep.
Except, obviously, Dart.
Yeah.
But Dart will be a starter at some point. Some team is going to take a flyer on him. So that is pretty incredible stuff. And then, the Jets obviously have a new head coach, right? A new head coach that it's quite talented. And I think he's shown a lot. I mean, he showed a lot in the first game, right? When they absolutely demolished the Packers 30-10. And I think they're coming back home here. This is also the first game that they've been at home, right? With the new fan base. And I think the coach will want to show something, just like the Bears coach wanted to show something too. When Coach Johnson wanted to show something there, and they went up 28-0 on the Bills. And, if you're the Eagles here, I think you're just trying to finish this thing out here. I mean, obviously, is McKee going to play? That's the question, right? The Stanford kid, but he didn't play last week. But I think if you are the Eagles, you just want to finish out this sort of thing and just go in healthy. And I think this game actually means a lot more to the Jets than it does the Eagles. So I'm going to back the Jets here, minus on the money line, frankly. One more Friday game here. Or no, a couple more Friday games, actually. So my Atlanta Falcons here, a dog to the Dallas Cowboys, who only had a 7.5 win total, and yet they're favored here over my Falcons on a total of 36. Who do you like, Craig?
Yeah, I might have said 2 at the beginning of the video. There is 4 games for today, so we'll obviously be covering all 4 of those. But I like your Falcons here. I really do. I think this is their dress rehearsal. I didn't think, first of all, the Cowboys were terrible last week. So this is as much as bet against the Cowboys as it is to play on the Falcons. I mean, yes, they played maybe the best team in the league. I think the Ravens have an argument that they're going to be the top 3 or 4 teams in the league this year. And they showed it. And the Cowboys showed what we all know. They're kind of a dysfunctional unit right now. And as much as Milton's looked good in practice and has put up some wow stuff, he hasn't put that up in the game necessarily. I'm going to take your Falcons here. I think they go on the road. I think they take care of business. I'm going to take them on the money line. I think they either win and win easy, kind of like the Ravens did, or the Cowboys play all their starters more and they get blown out. So to me, I'll take the extra juice, take the Falcons on the money line. All right, third game, we got the Vikings and the Titans. Tennessee, I like what I've seen with some of these young guys. They got a lot of them on this team. Tennessee's favorite minus 3.5 tells me they're probably going to play more of their starters. Total 37.5. What do you like here?
Yeah, I definitely like Tennessee. This is the first game, right, in Tennessee. So this game means a lot to this team. And when you have a blue blood team, if you will, now, Minnesota Vikings, who dominated last season with 11 wins, I think this game means a lot for Brian Callahan. And I think that they're going to play quite well. Tennessee played – you can't use the Tampa Bay Bucks game against them because Tampa Bay's got a really good defense, right? So don't use that completely against them. But when they faced Atlanta, they beat them 23-20 in a game that Atlanta kind of wanted to win. Minnesota comes in, though, beating Houston 20-10 and then losing to New England 12-20. I was interested to see this total pretty high for a Brian Flores defense here in Minnesota. Total sitting at 37.5. So I either like Tennessee or I like the over here, but I think I'm going to go with Tennessee here. I just think this game means a little bit more to them. They're at home, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're able to cover. And I don't like Minnesota's backup situation at all. It's not good. So I'm going to take the Titans here. The Bears, coming off that huge win in their last game against the Bills, they come in as a 2.5-point dog against Kansas City. Rumor is that Mahomes will get a couple of drives here, and this will be a dress rehearsal, usually for Andy Reid's team in the third game. What do you like, Craig?
And I also think it's a short week. Remember, the Bears played on Sunday night and now have to turn around and travel on the road for Friday. I don't know who did they piss off in the schedule makers. I'm not exactly sure why this couldn't have been played on Saturday. I don't understand. But to me, I think it's more likely that the Bears a little banged up, and they looked so good last week. Do you want to go out there and then have a bad experience or get someone injured? I think the Chiefs will play their starters, like you said, a couple series, maybe 3. And I like the Chiefs here. They didn't look good last week because they rested everybody. I think the Chiefs will be on it this week. I like the Chiefs -2 and 2.5. I think the Bears, everybody's going to say what they did last week. I'm telling you, that was the Bears basically like, hey, let's get this right for game 2. I think they okay, we're good for the preseason. We'll see you week 1. Let's take the Kansas City Chiefs -2.5. If you like them in the first half too, I like them -1.5, -2 in the first half as well. Maybe stronger even in the first half. But either way, I like them both on both of them. All right, there's what you have for the Friday games. Don't forget, if you click right here after this video, you'll get the week 0 in college football. We covered all the games. We've got the Thursday. We'll have the Saturday game up. So you get all the games. On top of that, you can get our best bets over at the website and use that promo code we gave you earlier, Craig Arun, CRAIGARUN. It's at the bottom of the screen here.
Hey,
also, if you get the Premium Plus, tell them what you get on the premium level 2 and Premium Plus.
Well, yeah, just because you watch this video, you're going to get 10% more off than the on the football package and already the early bird package, what it is. So Craig Arun, CRAIGARUN. But then on YouTube Premium, man, if you get Lenny for $4.99, you get early access to all the videos. If you get my YouTube Premium, which is $20 a month, you get an extra video every single day, about 150 extra selections and 2 live shows per week. And then if you get Craig's now putting in one of his actual premium selections on his YouTube Premium video with a total of 3 premium selections from Doc Sports. And with addition to that, you also get my stuff too, which you get my channel too, and you get Lenny's. It's just an incredible deal on YouTube Premium. So jump on all of that.
Yeah, link is in the description. Make sure you click that link to get in on any of those deals here, premium level at YouTube. All right, don't forget, click those videos and get on all the other videos for all the football plays this week. And we'll see you again next time. Good luck.